Hello and welcome to today. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to see much. It looked a bit washed out on the preview screen on that. But today I'm in a murk because I've gone up in the world. And I've gone up by 3 feet 1 inch to be precise. If anyone's going to let me out, that car's moving over, thank you. Useless Tesco's trucks. Rubbish. Get out of my way, useless man. Anyway, back on track. Yes, I've gone up in the world by another 3 foot 1 inch because I am hauling today the Ambient double-decker, which you may be able to see in the mirrors, but you probably won't. I'll get some external shots of it later. I was going to do it on the camera I brought with me, but it appears to be not working for some reason. I don't know, cheap tap rubbish. So I may have to do it on my phone and do it that way. But yes, there you go, if you can see, that's what it looks like. So yes, I've got a 6-wheel unit and a triaxle trailer. I'm 44 tons, double decker. So I've got 2 floors, or technically 3 in this. I've got a little bit of floor space that goes over where the 5th wheel is, and you've got the top deck that comes down level to that, and then you raise it up, and then you've got another one lower down. It's sort of like halfway between the ground and where the 5th wheel sits. But I'll explain that all again once I'm outside. Yes, I'm doing a run where I don't actually get to see the inside of it, so I can't really show you what the inside looks on this occasion. I may try that again later at some other point. And I also took out the other week, although I probably shouldn't have, the chilled double-decker, or the Beast, as I like to call it, because it is humongous. It's bigger than this. This double-decker's 16 foot. They're even slightly taller at 16 foot 3. Also 44 tons. But they get pulled by DAFs instead of Mercs, and I must say I prefer the DAFs over the Mercs a lot more. They're much nicer to drive and simpler to use, much like the 4-wheelers. I find the 4-wheeler DAFs a lot easier to use than the 4-wheeler Mercs as well. Although the Scanias are worse still. The scuzzy Scanies. I do not like them at all. No. Yes, these aren't quite as impressive, the Ambient ones, because they sort of nosedive for the aerodynamics at the front. But the chilled ones don't. I've got a picture. I'll probably stick that on some point here, and then, oh yes, there it is. Virtualized children, lorry pornography. Don't look, children. Take that down. Take it down. It's safer as the triaxle single deck than new longer trailers. I've got to do a video for one of them when I eventually get another chance at it. We've only got 4 of them, so you don't get to take them out very often. I've only taken it out once so far since we've got them. But I suspect there's quite a few people that haven't even taken them out at all yet, so I've probably been quite lucky in that respect. And I'm only just on the M25 now. So yeah, so much for scooting up the road. I don't seem to have much luck with this double-decker. But whilst I'm here, and I've got it, and I'm making a video about it. I do have a problem with the double-decker, and it's not specifically the double-decker, it is the way it is viewed, and it is viewed unfavourably, to put it politely, viewed with disdain, hatred. Oh god, double-decker, I've got to do some work now. And that is wrong as far as I'm concerned. It should not be viewed that way. Yes, there is a bit more work involved with unloading it, but it shouldn't be seen as a chore. It should be seen as a badge of honour, really, I think, anyway, because it's bigger, it's taller, it's longer, it's heavier, from what we normally use anyway, but yeah, for something like that lorry, all it is taller. You can still run at 44 tonnes if he wants to. But yes, normally we have these little 4-axle combinations which can only carry up to 31 tonnes. So this is the equivalent for us as like being heavy haulage, and it should be seen as a badge of honour, as like, I am a member of the elite heavy haulage squad. I have been trusted with the responsibility of getting 44 tonnes, 16 foot, 13.6 metres or however long it is of truck from its departure to its destination. And not everyone does the double-deckers, and if anyone says, oh, you're doing double-deckers, they're like, no, you don't want to. It shouldn't be seen like that. It should be seen as something that you look in awe at. You look up to them. It's like, oh, yes, I want to one day be one of those, the elite members of the double-decking community. Because it shows that I'm trusted, I'm respected. And I'm considered good enough to do the job without getting into trouble or having any problems involved along my route. I personally like this. I would do it full time if there was a shift for it and enough places to go to keep it interesting, because as far as I'm concerned it's not really that much more hassle than a normal trailer, and I do consider it a badge of honour rather than just a complete hassle. Oh my god, double deck. Oh. So that's the wrong attitude as far as I'm concerned, and I would say they shouldn't be allowed to double deck, but that's what they want, so as punishment you should be made to do it more. Not that you should really deserve to be doing double decks if you're moaning and belittling it and treating it with contempt. It should be for those who enjoy and want to do it, which admittedly isn't many, but there are some there who do. I am one of them. We shall consider that rant finished. So here we are, just slightly north of Leicester, and we're only a few minutes away from our destination now. It's only a couple of miles from the motorway, luckily, so not too far to go. Just a few roundabouts, and that's about it. There's not actually that much here. One and 3/4 miles, that's all. And then we'll probably swap over to the phone camera so we can get some shots outside and see this lovely truck in all its glory. Right, well, I wasn't happy with the old phone camera footage. The angle just wasn't wide enough for my liking, so I've got the other camera working now, and if you can ignore the few continuity errors, then all should be seamless and smooth. Yes. So yes, if you can ignore the fact that I'm at a completely different depot than I was a minute ago. My Merc has morphed into a DAF and my half load has grown into a full load. And the queue is slowly going. Slowly, yes. In fact, my load has grown so much that I am tipping the scales at 41,940 kilos. Which, don't ask me what that is in pounds, but an annotation will appear shortly. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, that's very nice. Yes. So we'll have a second attempt with a better camera, hopefully. And hopefully it'll work better this time. On we go. Is it all clear? Oh yes, there's another one on the bay already. How lovely. Let's park up to one side, shall we? So yes, that's the bay I want, but he appears to be on it. How very nice. That's where we need to go. Get the trailer over as far as we can. watch out for these. Just about. And we're not too badly lined up there. So let's have a go at backing it up, shall we? Well, I never. We seem to have overshot. So watch out for these again. My lorry's jumping around like a mad thing because it's so heavy. Oh, this is hard work. Back and forth, trying to get between the lines. How are we doing? Not too badly. We might get it second time round. Right. Well, that is it for backing up now. Just raise the rev slightly. Oh, look at it. Massive. It's a building on wheels. Right, so now we have to find this and then raise the suspension up a good few inches. It'll actually go up further than what it will here because as it raises, the trailer goes backwards and tries to turn the wheels. But the handbrake is on, so the wheels can't turn. So eventually it reaches an equilibrium where it won't go any higher, but air is still being put into the airbags. And then when you take the handbrake off, it will suddenly jump up another couple of inches. You can start to hear the, or hopefully you can start to hear the handbrake creaking under the strain as it's trying to be turned. Who's this now? Not for us, that's fine. I think that's about as high as we're going to go for the moment. So there we go, look at that, massive. Back it up the last few feet, and there you may have just seen, I forgot to show you that the front drops down a few inches and the back rises up. And contact.
lights turned on, not?
No, not really.